I'm Claire.
And I'm Daniel.
And welcome to Competitive Interrogation. And today we're joined by
Mr. Pike.
How many years have you been teaching?
I think 13 or 14 years. That could be a little bit off, but that's what I think.
Okay, what do you teach?
I teach government and economics.
And do you do anything else on campus?
I am the boys and girls golf coach, and I am the head of the advisor for the Persian Food Club and the BHS Fitness Club.
Cool. Okay, I'm Bowser Jr., by the way.
All right.
And you're Donkey Kong.
I'm regular Donkey Kong.
Okay, so we'll start off with, an easy question.
Not easy for me, but sure.
What are some of the hobbies that you have outside of school?
Ooh, hobbies that I have. I guess I like to golf, obviously, as the golf coach. I really enjoy skiing, snow skiing, and fishing as well. I might have said that twice, but I can't really focus right now.
You're good. So you don't play any type of video games?
Like growing up, I would play a little bit. I used to play Rock Band back in the day. That was a pretty fun one. I was a drummer for Rock Band. Not a real one, but for the video game.
Have you ever played any instruments?
Like 7-year-old piano lessons for a month or two. That's about it. And don't remember a single thing.
Okay, so you're the golfing coach. You mentioned you play golf outside.
Yes.
Would you consider yourself to be a good golfer?
Not at all. But no, in terms of my players should all be better than me. But I guess compared to the average person, sure, I'm halfway decent. So Coach Ariel is the best golfer on campus. I'm going to give him some credit.
Dude, I always forget how golf works. Golf is the sport where it's like the lowest score.
Exactly. Lowest score wins.
Do you have like a personal best?
Ooh, I would have to look that up. My personal best is probably somewhere around like 80, low 80s. If I had to guess, I honestly could not tell you. I have an awful memory.
So, if you could buy one thing free of charge, what would you buy?
I mean, I'll keep it to school since we're talking a lot of golf. Myself and the Claremont golf coach have loved the idea of buying the Sierra Laverne land, a golf course that closed down, and just making that for high school golf. So we never have to wait for tee times again. It will not happen, but it's a good idea.
You mentioned that you teach, it's AP Gov and Econ?
AP Gov, AP Econ, and then just the regular Gov and regular Econ.
So that's like, Econ has a lot of math elements to it.
Like very simple. Very sorry, I ruined the interview because I lost. Yeah.
So what is it that, I don't particularly know how to phrase it, but what is it what drew you to like the subject that you teach?
The subject that I teach.
Or the subjects, I guess.
Yeah, I would say, first of all, I just decent. I enjoy them. I like the content, and I kind of enjoy the idea that a lot of it can be pretty applicable to like the students' lives going forward, especially a bunch of like 17 and 18-year-old seniors that are about to go out into the world, did it again on accident, that they can have something that's going to directly impact them next year.
When you talk about government, there's obviously historical aspects to that.
Yes.
Do you have a historical icon?
Oh, can I give a fictional icon? 2 of them? Sure. I'll do my fictional presidents. Let's see, do I have enough to do a Mount Rushmore of fictional presidents? I'll do at least 2. I'll start with 2 for fictional presidents. I'm going to go with Dave for the movie Dave that we watch in class. I'm going to go Jed Bartlett from The West Wing. What other fictional presidents are there? I'm going to try and come up with 2 more fictional presidents. It's a halfway constructed Mount Rushmore right now.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right, I'll think about it.
Right.
This is just embarrassing.
No, you got it.
No,
you can come back.
You're actually really close.
First period is going to be very, very happy.
We still got 2 more to go. We could tie.
We could tie. If we tie, how about 4th period gets Otter Pops?
Okay. Don't count on it.
Question we ask all the teachers. How do you think the other staff members on campus would describe you?
Would describe me? Ooh. A bunch of them, not a bunch, it's a lot less now. A bunch of them had me in class when I went to school here. So maybe they would describe me as like the type of student I was, which I don't know, I would hope is in a good way. I don't know, maybe hopefully like helpful and decent to be around.
Did you always see this as like what you wanted to do in life?
It was always definitely, maybe not in the back of my mind, like the middle of my mind of doing this. My dad was a high school teacher and coach as well, and I kind of grew up on that campus that he taught in, so it was always definitely something that I was very interested in. And I played a bunch of sports growing up in high school while I was here, so I also knew I wanted to coach at some point too.
Was it always like this subject?
It was always going to be something history related. I am an awful, as people in my class can say, I'm sure, I'm an awful, like, I was going to say word maker, so that kind of proves the point, I think. My English, don't ask my old English teachers, my English was very bad. I'm like halfway decent at math. This is just my strong suit and what I'm interested in.
Do you want to choose a track? Do you know any of these?
Me?
Yeah.
Oof. I'll look. I'll pick the one that looks the most.
You've never
I'm gonna do, what's the
before?
turnpike?
Do you find it weird, or like
Go. Sorry.
how would you describe working with like past teachers?
I would definitely say the first year, there's a lot of us on campus still that went to school here.
Yeah.
The first year, it's a little, not weird, it's just different to get used to. Because I think I was like 22 or 23, so I was still pretty new out of high school. Boom. Sorry for the sound effects. After a year or two, you just get used to it. And it's like, they're just your colleagues and friends now instead of your old teachers. But they still have that in their back pocket if they want to, bring something up that I did that made me look bad when I was in high school.
Was teaching your first job?
My first full-time job, yes. I worked at the bike shop at Claremont when I was in high school. I worked at my aunt's company for a little bit, but never an actual job when I was an adult. So yes, first job.
Walked in straight out of college.
Exactly.
I've noticed the
decorations.
The Mr. Pike shrine on the wall.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So my rule has always been, at least recently, as long as they're like school appropriate, students can put up some decorations if they want. The Mr. Pike shrine frightens me when I look at it.
Okay, so immediately after I asked Mr. Pike about the Mr. Pike shrine, the camera's cut for some reason, which tells us enough about the Mr. Pike shrine. So to kind of recap what happened while the camera's cut, Claire won.
We actually tied, but then we rock, paper, scissors, and
I lost.
I won.
Which means Mr. Pike is now obligated to give Otter Pops to his first and fourth period, and
Don't gamble, kids.
yeah, he kind of did it to himself.
Yeah.
So, as a closing sentiment to this video, what is something that you want students to take away?
Well, first of all, so you don't mess up videos, don't have a shrine to yourself with like ghosts that can turn stuff off. I probably made the mistake of letting students put stuff up in class. Otherwise, I think it's awesome that we're able to, as a school, have video stuff like this. I wish I would have had it when I was a student here. I probably wouldn't have been in the class, although I did have Mr. Eiken's class for English. But it's just cool that we have stuff like that and that we're able to have some way to kind of get information out to the students beyond our just normal, potentially boring ways of me talking to them.
Awesome. Well, on that note, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you very much.
back to the studio.